So Joe, you are here at Carp Lake Zabar in Bosnia. How did you get here and how was the journey?
Well, we was originally looking at France because we was going to chase a PB, and then AD obviously watched the Ridge Monkey channel with Loz East and said, "Does anyone fancy going here?" And the six of us in the WhatsApp channel, and I was the only one who responded and said, "Yeah, it looks brilliant. I'd love to go there." So I went round to AD's house. We looked at flights. We actually booked a flight from Luton to Belgrade. Then we hired a car, a budget car. We drove from Serbia to Croatia to obviously Bosnia. And to be honest, the journey was pretty stress-free. I was a bit nervous, obviously driving on the wrong side of the road, but took to it like a duck to water. Crossing the border was a bit of an experience, but it was no stress. Obviously, you pass them your passports, they stamp it, they let you through. And it took us overall probably 2.5 hours, if that, to get here.
Did you bring all of your own gear with you?
We did bring our own gear. We brought our own reels, rod pods, alarms, obviously liquids, pop-ups, and a few hard hook baits. We probably didn't need to bring as much as we did. We wanted to hire rods because we wouldn't be able to get the rods on the plane. You get a tripod, sling, and unhooking mat provided on any swim. We hired a boat and a bait boat. Obviously the boat so we could go out and drop our rigs on the spot, and obviously the bait boat so we can get up to tight to the margins.
What swims are you in and why did you choose them?
We're currently in swims 14 and 15. We picked these swims, we pre-booked them because at this time of the year it's not prime season for this lake, and there's a lot of water and there's a lot of depths in the water, and when the sun does come out it warms the layers up a lot quicker. And there's a lot of features, there's a lot of margin shells, there's an island to go at, there's a lot of humps, barriers, there's a road, a gravel bar in the middle of the lake, and it's a lot to go at.
You've been here for 6 nights and leave tomorrow. Talk us through your days.
So the first day, myself and Adi were just trying to figure out the spots. We was obviously going out in the boat, getting the bait boat out, getting the sonar out, having a look around. We didn't really produce no fish in the first night. The second night, I actually got a run, and it was only a small cat, but it was a new species for me, ticked off the list, so I was happy. It was a 10-pound cat. The second night, still no bites for the pair of us until about 8 o'clock at night when I got a 29-pound common. The third day, Adi got a 25-pound mirror, so that was it. Pressure was off for us both then. It was absolutely over the moon. We can just sit back, relax, do a bit of feature finding, get the boats out on some spots that looked prime, and we went from there. That night, I actually I caught another cat, and then the following night, I caught a 47-pound, 5-pound common, pure Bosnian gold. It was absolutely beautiful. Here we are then, Lightouse Carpers, Lake Zabar in Bosnia. We've had one, AD had one this morning, 25-pound, I had a 29-pound. But here we are, what we came for. A big Bosnian common, 47.5 cans. Over the moon with that personal best. Get it. And literally we just put that fish back, and 10 minutes later my second hand rod ripped off, and that was a 37-pound, 12-pound common. You beauty, get it. Here we are, can't quite believe it. Just after I put that 47-pound 5, this lovely mirror scaled and graced the net, 37-pound 12, get in. Then the following day, AD absolutely smashed it. I was so happy for him. He had a goal of coming here to catch a 50, and when this 56-pound 1 ounce common gracing it, you can imagine we was both ecstatic, jumping up and down like two school kids. But that's what it's all about. That's carp fishing for you. Here we are. AD's completed his goal. He wanted a 50-pounder. I can confirm. This is 56-pound. This is 56-pound 1 ounce of Bosnian gold. Look at that for a comment. Well in, mate. How do you feel?
Buzzing.
Buzzing. Well done. Quality. And then the day after, AD caught a 46-pound 6 mirror, and that was it. We was buzzing. So now we're into the final day, and we're hoping now. I actually had a goal myself of catching. I know it seemed a bit optimistic at the time, but I actually wanted to catch a 20, a 30 pounder, a 40, and a 50 pounder. So I've still got one more day to go, and if I can catch the 50, I'll be over the moon. But we'll see. Yeah, I did forget a fish. I actually got a 41 pound last night. Absolutely beautiful common, which I'm sure you'll see the pictures of. So yeah, that was an absolutely beautiful common as well.
What baits have you been using?
We actually brought quite a few hook baits, probably a bit more than we should have. We brought pop-ups, hard hookers, and we actually bought some house boilies, some strawberry and squid. And Kathleen said to us, double strawberry has been doing bits when the first 2 nights when we didn't catch a fish. So we actually made a few rigs up, long hairs with two 22mm strawberry boilies, and AD actually made a blowbag rig up of a bollocks rig, funny enough. But they was the rigs that absolutely caught. So I'd advise anyone coming to this lake, make sure you buy the boilies from the reception of Catalin, from Squid and Strawberry. They're doing the bits.
How's the lake staff and the facilities?
Oh, the lake staff, absolutely brilliant, especially Catalin and the owner. We both met them, myself and AD. They was absolutely brilliant from the word get-go. They couldn't do enough for us. Like I say, Catalin let us in at 3 o'clock in the morning. Not many bailiffs would do that. They'd make you wait outside the gate. He opened the chalets up for us. We got a few hours kip. We went round to the reception. We walked us around the whole lake, explaining every peg in great detail. I'd be shocked if there's nothing about this lake he doesn't know. He knows it inside out. The facilities are absolutely brilliant. Like I say, you've got toilets in every section. You've got showers at behind 10. You've got showers at the reception. There's a local shop literally 2 minutes down the road. You can get all your supplies from there. Absolutely brilliant place.
Would you come back to Carp Lake Zabar?
100%. We actually made our mind up. Even when we didn't catch a fish, myself and AD actually said we're definitely going to come back to this lake. It's just, I've never seen anything like it, if I'm quite honest. What a place. It's just carp heaven. Everything about it looks carpy, and I'd love to see it flourishing with all its trees and all the weeds. I just imagine it's going to be absolutely brilliant. What a place.
Who on earth are the Lighthouse Carpers?
I know it's not one of the original carp names you get, but I'll get to that in a minute. Well, AD only started fishing 4 years ago. Me and my dad's been fishing. I've been fishing with my dad from match fishing, starting on a pole, catching roach, perch, etc. As we all started off. Then I got into carp fishing. My dad didn't really like it, but then I said to him, "Come and try it out." As you know yourself, and he absolutely fell in love with it. Then AD came to a log cabin, which me and my dad was actually carp fishing a few years ago, and he absolutely fell in love with it as well. So then we kind of used to go out together, the three of us fishing. Then we met some local guys from the pub who was carp fishermen, and then we had a bit of a social. Then my cousin actually came with us as well, Adam, and he actually got involved. And now we've got a group of 6 of us that actually go out on socials together. How the Lighthouse Carpers originated is a bit of a funny story, to be honest. As you know, on socials, we won't deny it, there's a few too many drinks, get drunk at the time. And my dad had a head torch on, and if he got it was on, he was swinging his head around, and he said, "What's that like? What's that like?" And I think one of the lads said, you look like a lighthouse," and that was it. The Lighthouse Carpers name stood there.
How does someone from the UK go about booking a session on Carp Lake Zabar?
So if anyone from the UK is wondering how you actually come and fish Lake Zabar, which I highly recommend you do, it's a beautiful place. You've seen some of the fish we caught, and the fish actually go up to 88 pound in here. You actually go through a company called Angling Paradise, and there's a woman there called Wendy who's absolutely incredible. She made this process so simple. We'll leave a link on the screen now and a link in the description below.
Okay, Joe, you've just done your last night. Did you have any more action?
Well, going into the last night, we couldn't quite believe it. 3 fish landed. AD got a new species, a lovely grass carp of 43 pounds 6 ounces. Shortly after that, he landed another 50, which we couldn't believe. 50 pound 3 ounce, 2 beautiful fish. And shortly after that, I got a 31 pound 10 ounce mirror. What an absolute incredible place this is. If you've liked the content, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel, and who knows, we might be seeing you very shortly at this same lake. Take care for now, and tight lines.